the other car in here, the Cadillac. Okay, folks, we are right back. Sorry about that. Didn't have everything planned out as good as I wanted to, but just dropped my light there. All right. I usually don't do videos like that, but sometimes you're unprepared. So I was talking about the XLR Cadillac. We'll go ahead and show that real quick. Boom. Here it is right here. This baby's nice. XLR Cadillac, okay? Can y'all see that? The XLR Cadillac. Okay, this is nice. This is die-cast metal. This is a 1/18 scale vehicle. And I got this pretty cheap. Like I said, I got it from a local vendor. It's missing the red light in the back. It's supposed to be a red light that goes across here. So I don't know if I can find that light. I may have to make one. Since I have a 3D printer now. So since I have a 3D printer, we're going to probably make that piece that we need there. You know, it's just going to be a red piece that goes across there. If I can make it, I'll probably find another Cadillac like this, hopefully. But this one, the doors open, the hood opens. This is an awesome car. You can see the engine and everything. Okay, I love these cars. Now, to get a real one like this, I don't know what the real ones originally cost. You know, you probably were looking at $30,000, $40,000 for one of these, maybe more. When they first came out, this is probably a 2006 or something, 2005 or 2006. I don't know all the details. XLR though, but it does say XLR. It says it on the license plate. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me move my lighting around here a little bit. Move the lighting around there. Can y'all see that XLR? Yeah. So this is, like I said, it's a very nice car. Die-cast metal. It's all metal, not no plastic stuff either. That's what's cool about it. So these cars are getting very, very expensive nowadays. So I found a local vendor where I'm able to pick these things up pretty cheap. And we're going to be doing some videos with this. So you might see me cruising in this. Actually, the steering wheel turns too. When you turn the wheels, you can see the steering wheel turning. And yeah, it's made very, very well. This is my Cyber Cadillac. We're calling this the Cyber Cadillac for like 2005, 2006, whenever this thing came out. This is the Cyber Cadillac. This is my Cyber Cadillac. You're going to see me in this Cadillac a lot, rolling around. This is my cruising car. I like this car. Okay? I tried to get some of the older models, like a 1996 model, like a DeVille, because that's what I used to have was a DeVille, like a 1996. They're too pricey. I can't afford those. I'm not going to spend no $300 and $400 for a car like that. It's crazy, but that's what they cost. Now, this one is the Hallmark 1958 or 1959 Cadillac convertible Cyclone. I think they call this the Cyclone. I wanted this car really bad. I wanted a bigger model of it, but this is all I could get. This is all I could afford right now. And this was made by Hallmark, or Hallmark is selling this on Amazon right now for a low, low price of, are you ready? $9.99. Very, very small. We're probably looking at a 164 or 142 scale. Very, very small. Very detailed, pretty nice though. It's actually detailed pretty nice. You can actually see inside the cockpit area, and you can see the steering wheel and everything, and it's really made very well. And this is die-cast metal too. This is actually die-cast metal. It's not plastic, I don't think. It's die-cast metal. So I got this a couple days ago from Amazon, and I'm so happy to get this. I wanted to get a bigger version of it, but we're going to shrink myself down to this. I'm going to shrink myself down really small to get to this. But this is a die-cast. It's got the points on there. You see those? That's a navigational system that was built back in the day. And this is really the Cyber car that I'm going to be using a lot. This is a Cyber. It actually has a bubble. It's supposed to be enclosed like in a complete bubble, but I don't have the complete bubble. Maybe I'll 3D print that part. But this is the Cyclone, Cadillac Cyclone from 1958 or 1959. Okay? I'll be posting some more videos about this car, because this is awesome. Okay, I think that's it. That's the end of our car collection today. I'm tired now. It's hot. I'm getting ready to dive into this Viva food. But I wanted to tell you guys about, once again, happy big 61, the big 61 to me today. Happy Memorial Month. And thank you, Viva, once again, for providing this dinner. Thank you, Viva, out there. Thank you, Viva, for providing this dinner that I'm finna bust into. Did they give me any forks? Man, they didn't give me no forks. I think we're gonna have to go in the. I think we're gonna go in the dining room and enjoy our dinner. But anyway, they didn't give me no forks. Oh yeah, they do. They're right here. Yeah, inside the thing here. Let's go ahead and test this real quick, just so we can check it out for our review. Let's check out the rice. Really, really good. chow mein. Oh, I didn't even pray. What's wrong with me? Thank you for this food in Jesus' name. Real quick, you don't got to do long prayers. I tell people that all the time. You don't have to do long prayers. You see how fast I did that? Thank you for this food in Jesus' name. So a lot of times I pray for my food while I'm cooking it, or I pray for the food even before I even get it. So you don't have to do long prayers and do all this and say, thank you for the sky and thank you for this. But thank you for another day. I am thankful to be here for 61 years. 61 years on this earth. So that's pretty incredible. I actually feel pretty good today. Might go out and play some basketball, right? No, I ain't playing no basketball. I'm not trying to overdo it. And that's another thing that people do, is they overdo it on their birthdays. Go out there and celebrate and party. You don't gotta do all that. Just take it easy, enjoy your life, and go from there. So, thank you, Viva. Happy birthday to me, and once again, I know you guys don't want to see me eat. Happy birthday! This is my birthday dinner. Thanks to my dad. My dad provided the birthday dinner for me today. Thank you, Dad. Love you out there. And we are going to enjoy our food. He had Kentucky Fried Chicken. He's probably almost done now. So I'm going to go in there and join him with eating the rest of this food. And I want to say happy birthday and thank you guys out there for all your shout outs. I know people have probably inboxed me on Facebook. I haven't even looked at comments or anything, but I've seen a couple of them pop up earlier. Thank you. Also, Nathan. I'd like to thank Nathan out there. My big boy Nathan from Vegas. He always hooks me up. Thank you, Nathan, for that donation. He hooked me up for every year that I become. He said every year gracefully. He always gives me that amount by dollar. So he gave me $61 today. Thank you, Nathan. I love you out there. Bless you, big brother from another mother. My boy Nathan. He used to be security back in the day over at Starbucks. When I used to go to Starbucks back in the day, when I was having some little hard times back in the day, Nathan was there. He was security back in the day, and we became friends. So thank you, Nathan. I love you out there, brother from another mother. And he hooked me up today, $61 because I'm 61. If I was 62, he'll hook me up with 62. Every year he's been hooking me up consistently, and I just thank you so much, man. I think ever since for probably about 4 or 5 years he's been hooking me up. Thank you, Nathan. I needed that. Now I can put some gas in my car and do whatever I need to do. Because I don't really have no Cybertruck 24. Well, actually I do. You saw my RC Cybertruck 24. Now sitting on 26s. Yeah, 26-inch spokes. And we're going to show that eventually. We haven't showed yet because I'm still customizing it a little bit. Still doing some little tweaks to the rims because they didn't really fit. But I kind of made them fit, but they're not perfect yet. So once I get that going, we'll show you how that looks. But we do have the Cybertruck 2024 Cybertruck sitting on 26s, okay? I couldn't find 30s. The only thing I could find was 26s. I had to buy the 26s. They look nice. 26-inch low profiles. And we ain't gonna be driving around out there in the dirt and all that stuff. We're not gonna be doing all that. That's just my prop model that we're gonna be using for a lot of our videos coming up. Once again, you've seen the old videos all the way from 1925, all the way up to, oh, I didn't show you. Look at one more car. Dang. Did I show you this one? Dang, I didn't even show you this one. This one called the 1948 Woody. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. This is a 1/18 scale. Dang, I'm sorry. A 1/18 scale. I had to put my food down for a minute. This one is hecka nice. Like, it got the wooden doors and stuff. Everything is in place in this car right now so far. It's got the split bumper in the back. And it says on there, it says Woody 1948. This is 1948. So my dad was born in 1947. So this is 1948. So he was a baby riding around in this car. If this was their family car back in the day. So this is 1948. Yeah. This is an SUV. This is considered an SUV. This thing is long too. I would think this is going to be considered, this would probably be about the size of like an Excursion or something. What do you call those? Explorer, Excursion. The biggest Ford that they made, this would be probably comparable to that. The hood opens up. You can see the engine. Got that old engine in there. See, does the back door open up? The back door doesn't open up. Just the two side doors, unfortunately. But, you know, this is cool. This is going to be another one of my cruisers. We don't know what we're going to do with this one yet, but I just like it because it's old. And that's what we're starting to do. So we're looking at a lot of vintage cars that we're going to be kind of adding to our collection. And that's what I kind of did this whole month, Memorial month. I didn't really get, you might see the Jupiter 2 boxes over here. You see the Jupiter 2 boxes. I think you can see one of them. I didn't get any cameras this month. So I said, you know what? It's not about the cameras. We're going into the modeling world. So as a kid, I wanted a lot of models. I wanted cars. I wanted a lot of these things. So I'm kind of like reminiscing, kind of going back. And I said, you know, I'll get a couple cars. I'll get a couple airplanes, whatever I wanted. And here we are. So I got some stuff to show you guys coming up. The Jupiter 2, the 18-inch Jupiter 2. Is that the box for it? I don't know if you guys can see it. The 18-inch Jupiter 2, I actually got it on a... it's crazy. I don't think I told you guys about that. I built it on a wheelchair platform with actuators. So the actual actuators that power the electric wheelchairs, I took that whole mechanism off, and there's like 3 actuators on there. So this thing like lifts up, and then it kind of tilts, and then it'll tilt more and more and more with the 3 actuators. It's pretty cool. And it'll go in. It'll lift up, it'll expand out, it'll lift up, it'll expand out like this, and then it'll also tilt. And the whole thing will tilt down. It's really cool. So I actually built that. I'll show you guys more of that later. And I actually put a fusion core, as far as a fusion core with the light spinning around and all that other crazy junk. I didn't want to spend $179. That's a lot of money. $179 for the little fusion core that they're selling on eBay. And the shops to make the little light spin around. It's like a white LED spin around. So I started looking at it. I started thinking about it. I said, I think I got something already that can replace that. And I was right. I had bought a Walmart light a long time ago. One of those emergency lights for like when your car breaks down. I bought one of those and I'm using that as my fusion core. I took it apart. I already built it into the Jupiter 2. It looks cool. So maybe I'll show you guys some videos of that later. Maybe later on tonight or another day. But the chip actually goes up. It goes down. It tilts. It's got the fusion core. But my fusion core is red. Sorry. It's red lights. It's not going to be no white lights. I changed up my Jupiter 2. Mine's red lights. And I haven't painted it yet. So the body hasn't not been painted yet. And all the interior stuff has not been put in. I didn't put all this stuff in. I just snapped it together. And it looks cool. 18-inch Jupiter 2 from Lost in Space back in the 1960s. Yeah. I'm keeping it real. I'm happy. Happy birthday to me again. Happy Big 61. The other Jupiter 2, I got it where it rotates. So it actually rotates around in a circle. And it's pretty cool. Haven't done anything with that yet. Still needs painting. Still needs the interior done. We don't care about all that. I just snapped it together. I got it where it sits right in front of me. It's inspiring. When you're an artist, when you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to do other things, sometimes you have these models that it inspires you to do other things. So that's what it kind of does. It kind of inspires me. And it's also just kind of looking back, it just makes me smile. It makes me smile like a big kid. Sorry, I'm like a big kid. But it rotates. I'm going to tell you what I used to make it rotate. This food's good. I love you out there, Viva. Viva, 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 Viva. I didn't put no sauce on here, nothing. I'm just eating it plain. I like the hot mustard, and I like that, I didn't even put no sauce on here. I'm just real hungry. Anyway, to make it rotate, I started looking, I said I wanted to rotate, but I don't want it to rotate fast. I know I have a motor around here somewhere, so I'm thinking about, I got a motor somewhere in storage somewhere. I found the motor, and I thought about it in my head. I was making my dad some food the other day in the microwave, and I said, you know what? Microwave motor. Why not? I had an old microwave that I did not throw away. Had it for like 3 years. I know. I'm a collector. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a collector. Because I know I can use parts later on from... Don't ask me why. This is my mom's old microwave she had like... I don't know. She must have like 10 years ago. And instead of throwing it out, because I think it stopped working or something, I said the motor probably works. So I went to my storage, pulled it out of storage, pulled the motor out, and yes, it does work. It's a 120 volt motor. So I just basically took the cord off off the microwave, hooked it directly up to the motor, built it onto one of those expanding stools. They got those expanding stools you can buy, like portable stools. I built the motor onto the expanding stool with a couple screws, and then I took a Walmart plate, drilled 3 holes in the Walmart plate for the mount that went to the original motor mount, and it looks perfect. The Jupiter 2 sits right on top of that, and it rotates. I'll try to give you guys a video of that a little later. So the 12-inch Jupiter 2, it rotates in a circle. The 18-inch Jupiter 2 actually goes up, down like this, tilts down, and I may make it rotate later on. I might put a microwave motor or something on that too. Being creative, using things that are already around the house. That's all I'm saying. I could have easily went to eBay and bought a motor, and they're like $22. I checked it out. Like $22 for a microwave motor. You can buy replacement microwave motors, just to let you know that. That's the tip of the day. So I wanted one of those Lazy Susie things. I want to get one of those with the remote